I've got an electric toothbrush, right? We're away a lot.
Not toothbrush.
What do you say, Aroon? You're from down the road from me. Tooth or tough?
Toothbrush, yeah. I'm going to go with toothbrush.
It looks like you've never said the word toothbrush. Toothbrush. I've got an electric toothbrush, right?
Perfect.
Hello everyone, yes, I'm back, it's Sean, and we're here at the Freestar Podcast, and I'm joined by this lot. First of all, Chris Mills, you've seen him on Backstage Live, you've seen him doing his wondrous training sessions up and down the country, and he's here on the podcast, and with special guest, the return of the Mac. The fans went wild on the last episode. It's Aroon Mukhtar, straight out of Birmingham. Any Greg's restaurants around, you're not safe. He will train you on the Samsung Flip. Any cricket players out there, if you need a man with steady hands, he's got you. Aroon.
Sean Robert Harvey, you are absolutely 100% right. I did bang a training session straight in Greg's. Yeah.
Pardon?
I banged out a training session straight in Greg's. Yeah.
There was something that you said in the last episode, Aroon, and I kind of cringed a little bit, and I was like, oh gosh, I don't know what it was.
There was quite a lot from the last podcast that was cringy.
Well, I'm glad you guys liked it and invited me back.
Yeah. all those weeks ago, eh?
Was it cringy or did you secretly enjoy it and like it?
You know me, I loved it, mate. I was
You're
just
a man
thinking
full
about
of fetishes, aren't you? I knew you, Sean.
I was just thinking about the approval process. That's what. Guys, great episode, by the way. I enjoyed that. First of all, are you two good, yeah?
All
Everybody
good. It's
well?
nice that you finally made it back from Brighton.
Yeah, I know. It was a rough run. Some court cases are still pending, actually. No, yeah, we had a good
Don't
time.
worry, I know the judge will bribe him.
We did genuinely. Well, I remember Chris saying in the last episode, we were talking about being in Brighton, and we were telling everyone about the flip. And I always remember, Chris, it is actually true. You know, that statement when you kind of unfold unflip the flip. Do you unfold the fold and unflip the flip?
No, you flip the whip.
You flip
the flip.
out.
There we go. We got it. Yeah.
Whip
the
the
flip. So many weeks ago, I feel like.
And with you like that one, didn't you?
Yeah, whip the flip. Yeah.
And with the fold, I think you unfold a world of new possibility. I don't know what the marketing is at the minute, but yeah, you were talking more, Chris, about that in Brighton, and that was genuinely true, wasn't it? Everyone was kind of it was a showstopper.
100%, mate.
It'll show off.
This comes with me everywhere now.
Yeah.
Just as that showstopper piece, 100%.
I am more. I've changed my mind a little bit, and that's what I want to talk about today, because the fold, I've been a fold fan for a while, and I have moved over now and enjoying the flip more. I like that, and I'll be totally honest, despite all the training we do, everyone Backstage Live, noon, Mondays and Wednesdays, there's another plug,
there you go, you remembered.
And enjoying all of the great training, all the great things that the fold does. For me, it is just about doing that, and that is all it is. It's a show-off thing.
That's what,
do you know
exactly
what I mean?
what Aroon said on the last podcast, that you just spend so much time, don't you, Aroon? Just there, just flipping it.
I feel like my fingers have grown, my hands have grown. You know, all this exercise.
More strength.
They're getting muscles.
Well, yeah, because you don't normally use them typing any emails or anything, do you?
Well, Sean, yeah, that's another story for another day.
It is that show-off piece for me. I was going to ask you boys. I mean, I had the fold and the flip, and I did like the Greg story, Aroon. I know we have a bit of a joke about it, but when have you been stopped? When have you been seen? When have you been spoken to about the flip or fold? But I know we're big flip fans here, aren't we? So
100%, yeah. Obviously, we're blessed to have both devices, but the flip for me is that special one. Like, as soon as we got both devices, my personal SIM card went straight into the flip.
Yeah,
that's the one I want to carry around with me everywhere. Yeah. The fold I use as my work phone now. Really good for that productivity. For the work side.
It makes sense, because you know when we get the emails with the graphs on and the report, you won't know what we're on about here. You know when you got the graphs and the reports and stuff, and just having that big screen.
The one with the lines. The one with the lines.
Coloured lines. Yeah. They write themselves with Aroon half the time. They write themselves. It is genuinely good though, isn't it? For small bits of details, you know, you got that big screen stuff. But the flip, Chris?
100% flip. It's just that piece anyway. Like, it doesn't even have to be anywhere specific. You just get this phone out, and as soon the gym, for example, like I bring my phone to the gym with me to listen to music. And even the fact that when I'm like working out, I'll pop that down. And even just like changing music via the cover screen.
Yeah.
People are there like looking at like,
Yeah.
hang on, is that a phone? Like, what's
Yeah.
that? And then I'll see them looking and call them out. I'll pick it up and then I'll just unflip it. And then
Show
their
off.
eyes will be like,
You're as bad as
"What
me.
is
You're a
that?"
show off then, right?
What? Yeah.
It is showing off. What about you, Aroon? Have you?
Well, I was saying to you guys that I was only here a couple of weeks ago, and we were doing all the flip stuff, and I thought that the trend would die down, but it hasn't. It's still going on.
Yeah.
So
I think it's getting bigger.
yeah,
I think
so-
bigger
Well,
and bigger.
Jason made a good point. And hello to Jason. Thanks for visiting us last episode. Was he basically said they're mainstream now, whereas before the fold and the flip was something that you'd see on TV maybe, and you'd think, okay, that looks really cool, but you would automatically think of something so cool being so expensive, right? And so exclusive. And let's be honest, the first fold was an very exclusive product.
Yeah.
But now, these are so accessible. Anyone can go into a store and or visit our website, and you get a great experience and kind of make a great purchase in line with what other devices are costing anyway.
Oh, mate, these are so readily available for
Yeah.
everybody. Like, obviously, a lot of people don't just buy their phones out anyway. They're getting contracts. But even the contracts on this are so much more affordable and so much more like readily available for everyone.
Yeah.
So, do you know what? And Samsung have done that right. They've brought in that innovation, but at a solid price point. So there's like so many more people now
Yeah.
thinking, you know what, that is now within my reach. I'm going to go for like future tech, isn't
No,
it?
yeah,
almost?
yeah,
So,
future.
yeah.
And
funny you mentioned that, Chris, that it's for everybody because they've also come out with a range of colours now as well, which also makes
yes,
them.
you did
You
mention
got
that.
the green one, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got the green
You were
one.
on
remember
about that last episode, weren't you? Yeah.
So there's some really cool other colours out there, like the lavender one. There's the matte black one out
The
there as well.
Phantom Black one.
You know,
Yeah,
a lot
the
of
Phantom
people,
Black one is good.
love that. But the main thing is that when you talk about one for everyone, and I am one of them guys. We're a bit fashionable here, aren't we? We'd like to have that right color now to match our personalities.
Yeah.
So we have that color now available.
Yeah.
Whether you wanted a cream, whether you wanted a matte black, it's available for everyone. Is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, when we did go out in Brighton, I actually bought a cream shirt just to match my phone for the
You
night
did?
out, actually.
True story. True story.
True story.
You rocked that as well,
Mate,
mate. You look great. You always look great, but you look especially great then. Here's one for you then, Chris, that you
Go on.
haven't mentioned. I'm a bit disappointed in you actually,
Oh, go on, here we
because
go.
when we were away and you were capturing a bit of content for the Chris Unboxed stuff, and I saw you use our beloved Flex Mode.
Mate, do you know what? Flex mode is class. So I use it a bit in my personal life now. So like you say, like I have this, not big, don't worry, like this YouTube channel, and I film it all myself using a Samsung phone. Now the issue is the area I film in is really quite small, so getting tripods in there and putting your phone in is a bit of a faff, right? Now, Flex mode on this is literally just sat there on the table. You get it in the right angle, hit record, job done essentially, isn't it? So for personal life, that Flex mode comes in handy so much. And my second favourite thing on Flex mode is YouTube. Watching a YouTube video, and when you flip it, the video goes to the top. Like, we have to stay in hotels a lot, right? And I'll sit there watching YouTube in bed.
You're telling
That's
my
just-
next story.
Oh, okay. I didn't say
Oh,
anything
is it
about this.
No, it's good. This is genuine, unscripted, by the way. But I was
Come on.
sitting there thinking, because here's a little tale for you.
Go on, then.
So I've got an electric toothbrush, right? We're away a lot. Tough.
Not toothbrush.
What do you say, Aroon? You're from down the road from me. Tooth or tough?
Toothbrush. Yeah, I'm gonna go with toothbrush.
Looks like you've never said the word toothbrush. Toothbrush. I've got an electric toothbrush, right? We're staying with an electric toothbrush. And do you know something? I've spent a lot of money on this toothbrush a few years back.
Yeah.
It's a really good one, really cool. There's an app. Did you know there's actually an app?
Toothbrush.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't use the app too much these
Yeah.
days at all. But yeah, the case that it comes in, when you open it out, it's actually got a phone holder in there.
Right,
and
yeah.
I have used that so much. And I've been at times where I'm like, oh, I need to go and get my toothbrush from the bathroom. And because that holder, and I always thought, you would never link a phone holder with a toothbrush, but it makes sense. It's a travel case. So if you're traveling and you do need, you want to, they basically know our problems. hotels all the time, want to watch some content, boom, put your phone in there. And I've used that for years. And now, and that's the true story, that I don't have to. And the best thing is you can pick your angle. You know, when you're in bed, and you know, when you some people like to have 2 pillars, some people 1 pillar, and you have to have a different angle. And I've just enjoyed content on YouTube exactly the same, mate. 100%. Trivial, of course it is, but true, 100%.
Love that. My question is, how do you spell toothbrush?
T-U-F-F?
T-U-F-F.
The same way, it's local dialect. And we celebrate it, don't we, Aroon?
No, we don't.
Birmingham.
Don't bring me
Being from Birmingham.
Don't bring me into that Black Country dictionary.
The best thing about Aroon is I asked him, I said, where do you live in, where exactly is it that you live? And I know what Aroon's area, right? But he chose the town, Moseley, which is the most bohemian, cool place to be from. I was like, oh, because I live there now a lot as well. I was like staying with my girlfriend. Yeah. And then he's like, no, it's not exactly Moseley. Yeah.
It's just on the border.
yeah.
I always remember when I had to drive to yours we had a meeting, didn't you? And we thought, right, we'll pick somewhere central. I didn't know where Aroon lived, so Aroon just pings me a location. Oh, we'll meet here. This is central. It's like a 2-minute walk from his house, wasn't it? I drove for an hour and a half to come meet you.
He got Lee Woods.
I remember that actually.
I remember Lee said to me, he said, I asked Aroon, we need to meet, go through some work stuff and that. And the usual thing is we'll meet in a coffee shop or, you know, a restaurant or something like that. And Aroon's like, Aroon took him to, you know, these chicken and chip places. One of them with the sticky tables. Yeah, just get the laptop out here, Lee. His mate behind the counter. I told you I'd bring some custom your way, didn't I?
Look, man, if you come to Birmingham, you got to go to one of these fried chicken places. I'll tell you what, it's great for money and great for your stomach.
Aroon's restaurant of the week.
Wait, talking of restaurants, obviously you appeared last time on Freestyle Podcast.
Yeah.
We never actually talked about your side hustle, did we?
I don't have a side hustle. I'm just a straightforward guy. I work for Samsung. Please don't tell the tax man.
And this is Aroon, everyone. This is Aroon. But yeah, we'll bring it back on. The flip. The flip is a good device. The innovation is working. And the last point that I wanted, it's kind of been like a last episode recap here. I'm sorry. It's just I missed you guys. I missed you all. And I was excited that Aroon made his first appearance on the show. But Jay brought up a good point as well. And I think as you, Chris, asked it, and Jay got me really thinking about where are we going next with stuff. Yeah. Right? What I say is like, great innovation, real life usage, because we've had innovation. This is what I say proudly is we've had the VR, which was great at the time. Remember how many people just wanted to play with the VR and stuff, right?
I'm still a big VR fan, you know.
You went and got your own VR.
Yeah, mate, I'm still a big VR fan.
VR, 360 cameras.
360 camera, amazing. Yeah.
Remember that?
I did a lot of filming and recording in German markets with that, and it came out awesome.
Oh, in Birmingham and stuff. Yeah, I think we started the S Pen and the big screens. Yeah. And I honestly think that the industry, and mark my words, guys, we're proudly Samsung advocates here, that everyone will have a device that looks like this in some way or shape. It might not have the Samsung brand on it, but play this back because we were the ones that were doing it first.
Pause for dramatic effect there as well. Cool, yeah. I like the little pause for dramatic effect.
I think on that bombshell, we should...
All right, Aroon's the new director of the show. If Aroon said it, it's true. Guys, let us know what you think is next. That's what I think is a good question. Please let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well, so you can always find out on Aroon's recommendation restaurant of the week. Say goodbye, Chris.
Goodbye, Chris.
I love it when he does that. See you later, everyone.
Bye.
Perfect.